paparazzi surrounds them. Okay? So, I'm pretty sure it's been a while since they even wanted to go to a store. Because how do you enjoy yourself when you got 15 to 20 people surrounding you, making it a spectacle? You kind of don't want to leave anymore. I barely want to go outside these days because I don't want nobody talking to me. So I can only imagine if I was a celebrity and everyone noticed me, I wouldn't want to come outside neither. But you guys judge these people because I low-key think you really want to be them and you know you can't. So, you want to hate them. You want to hate on them for no apparent reason.
That she hadn't stepped foot in a grocery store in years, and going to a grocery store would be good for the soul, as if regular everyday people don't go grocery shopping. Then
I go grocery shopping, but so fucking what? I'm not them. You're not them. When you have maids, nannies, housekeepers, they tend to do these things for you. And then the one day you're with your daughter and you get the urge, like, I want to do something. Let's go food shopping. I haven't done that in a long time. What's the problem? What is the problem? A lot of you niggas are haters. Jealous haters. And you guys try to hide it with concern. Like, I'm so concerned. Like, or like, so fucking whack. I have to be careful that I don't never surround myself with people who are jealous, envious, and they want to hide it with like they're like fake concern. Go to hell.
She acted like she didn't know how to use a card machine.
Do the honors.
Do you want to do it?
No, you do the honors. You do the honors.
Good tap.
Chippy girl.
Does it have a chip?
See a little chip?
Yep. Got it. Thank God you're here.
We're approved.
Did y'all want some help out with this?
No, we want to push the card ourselves.
And then shortly after that, there was a clip of Kendall Jenner that went viral on social media attempting to chop up a cucumber, and she was...
I want to say this. I'm proud of the girls. I'm proud of them. I'm really proud of them. I don't even know them, but I'm proud of them. I remember watching the Kardashians. And why am I crying? But I remember watching the Kardashians. And I saw where they came from. Like, it wasn't like they came from the slums. It wasn't that bad. But still, I saw where they came from. And, like, they came a long way. So I'm proud of them. Even if it's not me, like, I'm not a jealous person. Like, in the event that I become a billionaire or a millionaire, I don't want people to be hating on me for just because I have more than them. Like, they came a long way. A long, long, long way from when the girls were younger and it was just Chris out here trying to make a name for herself. Like, they came a long way. So I'm proud of them. I don't have not one hating bone in me that looks at them like ill. Like, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too, I don't know.
He couldn't do it. And then, Chris was panicking that, she might cut herself. So they asked for assistance from their private chef.
I'm not professional whatsoever.
Hey, chef. Do you want to cut this up for her?
I'll do it, Mom. It's fine.
So as you guys can see, the average person just cannot relate to them anymore. Chris hasn't been in a
I can relate to them. So you guys only look to, like, be jealous and to pick apart people. But I don't know if you know this or not. Kendall suffers with whatever she suffers with. I don't know if it's like anxiety or depression and it could be other things. So you never know the reason why her mom wanted to jump in and help her cut the cucumber. Yeah, we all know how to cut a fucking cucumber, but you don't know what her problem was. You don't know if maybe she had like a shaky hand or you don't know. But just listening to the way like Lovely T is talking, like it comes like it just sounds a little bit jealous. And for her to be jealous, because she's almost had a million subscribers on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure the money is coming in for her too. So I would hate to see that she becomes really wealthy one day and people start to hate on her. Oh, you're still out of touch with the like. I'm not gonna. Let's keep watching. It's almost done.
Grocery store in years. They don't know how to use a debit card. I guess Kendall doesn't know how to really cook or chop up a cucumber, so the private chef has to come and rescue them. It's like, who can relate to this weird stuff, you know? Now, what's also funny is that, we can't forget Courtney in this. Even though she doesn't really want to have anything to do with her family, Courtney and her new husband, Travis Barker, are also getting drugged. People are accusing them of cosplaying a working class couple. After she posted 7 photos of them exploring a service station alongside the caption that stated, "Truck stop, huh?" So a lot of people were like, what is this? Like, why y'all at a truck stop? Why y'all, acting like you guys are homeless hitchhikers?
Maybe because they took a road trip. You ever thought about that? They took a fucking road trip to get to know each other, to fall in love with each other again, to just have some quality time. And then they stopped at a motherfucking store. Could you believe that? They stopped at a goddamn store. Wow. Wow. They're pretending to be like average people because they stopped at a store. Wow. That's big news, right? People are fucking disgusting and pathetic. And this is why I do not, in my real life, I do not hang out with anyone because a lot of them they act like the same way Lovely T is talking. Majority of the people in this goddamn universe, and not everyone, but got people like that. A lot of people like that who think like that, and I find it really disgusting.
Who don't have cars, like, stop. Now, another thing that also caused controversy for this family, and I think this was the one that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, is when Kim decided to basically dispense a bunch of advice, during her Vanity magazine interview with her sisters. And she basically said that I have the best advice for women in business. Get off your fucking ass and work. It seems like nobody wants to work nowadays.
Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
And I have something to say about that. Kim worked hard for where she's at. Although y'all think, oh, she just had a sex tape. Okay, why don't you go create a sex tape and let me see you become a billionaire? Because I know a lot of you guys had sex on tape before. So I want to see you go and shop around your porn or your sex tape, and I want to see what happens with it. Because I'm pretty sure ain't shit gonna happen with it. So even if it was like low vibrational, even if it was disgusting, whatever the case is, I find it that it did kind of help her. But even though she had that sex tape, she would have probably still been something. She would have still probably been something. Even if there was no sex tape, it might have took her a little bit longer to get where she was going to get, but I'm pretty sure she would have gotten there. For Christ's sake, she went to prom with Michael Jackson's nephew or whatever, with one of the Jackson boys. Like, let's be real. She was Paris Hilton's assistant. She was also Brandy's, I don't know, was it like a style thing? Like, come on now. Like, let's be serious. Like, even she got married at 18 to a music producer. Like, let's be real. You try to diminish her accomplishments, or you try to diminish everything the girl does, and I don't like that. Because she had a sex tape, and I thought she looked really good in her sex tape. She was really sexy. But I'm not a hater, so I can see the beauty in all things. Even when you're bent over, I can see the beauty. But yeah, I don't like the hating. I hate the hating nonsense.
that video. And this is coming from a woman who's, a quote unquote billionaire, if we can even believe that. Because as we all know, her mother has lied to Forbes several times for her daughters. But, we know she's at least a multimillionaire. So for her to be talking to folks like, like they didn't have the hand up, like they weren't privileged, like they didn't have nepotism.
They did have the hand up. So their father's a freaking lawyer, so I'm pretty sure they grew up with a decent life, okay? And then mom married Bruce Jenner, an Olympian. So come on, like, let's be real. Let us be real and stop being so freaking jealous.
To help them in their ventures is very, very comical, especially being that she got famous for a sex tape that her mother and Ray J planned in advance to leak to the public. So it's very funny now that she can dole out advice about people.
Yeah, people should work, because she still had to work. Okay? When she was going and find clothes for Brandy or Moesha, that was her doing hard work. When she was being Paris Hilton's, I don't want to call her sidekick, but, she was working for Paris Hilton. That was also work. Like, what are you not getting? Even her laying on her back and embarrassing herself with that sex tape was work. So yeah, if we want things, we have to get up and go and get it. She had a few connections. She's in L. She lives in LA. She knows people from Hollywood. It's not hard to pick up things and learn things from people and then apply it to yourself. But Kim, she did work hard. Lovely T. The same way that you sit up here talking about everybody every day, that's you working hard. She put her motherfucking work into, and she's telling everyone else, if you want it, go get it. Go work for it. Because she did fucking work for it. If she didn't have to work for anything, she would have been in a position like Paris Hilton when she was younger. But she wasn't. She had to go out there and get it.
Getting off their fucking ass and working. I think at this point, a lot of people are over the Kardashians and them being tone deaf to issues that are affecting real people. The Kardashians have definitely experienced, in my personal opinion, a significant decline in their fame and power in recent years due to, I think, a little bit of everything. Oversaturation, scandal, the rise of new influencers. And it's going to be interesting to see if this family can regain their former glory, as it remains to be seen. Or will they...
All right. Bye, lovely T. We're done listening to you. I'm pretty sure the girls don't give a fuck about who's coming in, who's new. They know this game. They know 1 minute you're in, next minute you're out. 1 minute you're this, 1 minute you're like, it doesn't matter. What matters is they were able to collect a lot of motherfucking money. That's what matters. They got a lot of dollars. So even if a new girl comes on the scene, it doesn't take away from nothing out of their bank account. They don't start just like the money just doesn't start vanishing because new people come around and new people get famous. They still stamp themselves in motherfucking history. That's why you're talking about them right now. And that's why I'm so passionate about them, because I actually like them. I like all of the girls. Like, I'm so happy that Kris Jenner had, is it 5 girls? And Rob. I like Rob too. But the girls, they're like a different flavor. Like, I love Khloe because Khloe's a Cancer like me. That's probably why, I keep crying because I feel bad that people attack them like that. But Khloe's my fave. Kim is really my fave, but